In the neo-feudal, post-apocalyptic America, many new religions have sprouted up, among them the industrialist faiths. There are several denominations, with the dominant one being the Galvanizing Assembly, but the United Arsenals of America, arguably the most American industrialist faith, has no followers. In this run, I aim to fix that. So we are Boss Bill of Saginaw. Our first goal will naturally be to unite Michigan. To help us with that is our wife, who is heir to this county here, and it also allows us to ally with this director Leo, which will be useful. Additionally, because Leo only has 2 children, his daughter, our wife, and a son, if his son were to die, then our wife would inherit all 3 of these counties. Hopefully he doesn't have any more children before we get rid of Roger here, but well, that's just a risk we're going to have to take. Now, our current scheme odds are poor, which is unfortunate. We are fairly excellent at intrigue with this character, a level 4 education, deceitful, ambitious. I already have 4 perks in the torturer tree. Now that's not bad. But I think I would rather go for the schemer perk. Okay, that would give us some stress. We'll live with it. I'll go for the espionage focus to help us do our schemes easier. There we go. And let's go for these defensive perks. Okay, what if we try and assassinate him now? It's still poor. Still, 81% secrecy, that's not bad. Let's try it. Well, we can convince their spy master to join us. There we go, we're already at 95% chance to succeed, wonderful. Now, if we can just make it a little bit more secret and speedy, that would be useful. I can even convince my wife to join in. Naturally, she does stand to gain. Additionally, there's this sort of Republic of Detroit, which, well, it's technically a kingdom level title, which might make them harder to subdue. We'll get there when we get there. We have some pagans to the north of us and heretics to our, I guess this is our west, as well as this fellow Galvanist. Let's take a look at our religion then. So we're the Galvanizing Assembly. We're all about recreating industry in the post-apocalyptic America, even though we think that industry is some sort of a god or something. And we're into legalism, sacred architecture, and patron gods, which reminds me, I should join a Titans Union. I guess I'll join the Union of Songsmiths, just for a little opinion boost with everyone. And our culture is Michigander. We're seafarers, stalwart defenders, metal workers, and forest fighters. We are also in the Silver Age. And we're oh, excellent, I'm the cultural head, and we are currently working on executive privilege, which is excellent. I do want that high and absolute crown authority ASAP. My men-at-arms. I have the picket line, which are a sort of elite spearmen, I suppose, as well as some heavy infantry. Okay. How much would it cost me to get some light footmen? Oh, most of my money. Ooh, I have a decent starting council. I guess I could maybe rejig it a little bit. Or not. I guess it's fine like this. How many counties? Okay, so this is 2 counties, so I would rather peacefully vassalize Mount Pleasant if I can, as they are our religion. So I suppose my plan is to go here north, conquer them through holy wars, as they are heathen lakeshore worshippers, as well as these guys. West Michiganders are pagans, so I can do them with holy wars as well. And maybe a couple counties more will allow me to form the Kingdom of Michigan, which will then allow me to peacefully vassalize both Mount Pleasant and the county of Lansing, or rather the 3 counties, which will hopefully be ruled by my wife at that time. Up north is stronger than me, so to make myself a little bit stronger, I am going to revoke this title from my only count level vassal, as he is a Viking from Minnesota. He's gonna say no, but that's okay, I can beat him in a war. And finally, we do have a religious head of faith. He is basically our pope, he can grant us claims and money, and it would be a good idea to be on good terms with him. It doesn't look like I'll be likely to sway him, so I guess I'll leave that for now. Okay, so that's it for our setup. Let's raise our army to deal with the Vikings, and time to unpause. Excellent, I got an ally. And these guys. It says that odds are equal. I can recruit this Jason fellow into my court, and what if I make him my commander? Okay, now I am likely to win. Oh, I will win decisively even. Damn, what a difference a commander makes. Oh dear, and I don't actually have enough men to siege down Iasko. I don't suppose I have holy orders, no. No special mercenaries either. I might have to call in my ally for this. Yeah, and because it's technically a defensive war, because my vassal didn't want to give up his land, I don't have to pay any prestige. Excellent. Oh, I could also sway this lady as I am trying to peacefully vassalize her. No, difficult. Why does nobody like me? Okay, what about this fellow of Detroit? Also no. Ah, that's disappointing. What about my father-in-law? No. Okay, I guess I'm just not a very likable character. Fair enough. Okay. And my vassal isn't helping me siege down the enemy county. Okay, that's a little annoying. Maybe if I move away from that place... Ah, okay, there we go. He just didn't want to because of the supply limit, but he is willing to siege it down himself. I guess I might as well disband my own army then. Not like they're doing anything, they're just eating money. No, don't. Gosh, dang it. Okay, I guess my army will just sit here and be ready to obliterate the rebels every time they appear, because when they do appear, my ally suddenly decides that he would rather not siege down this county and make everything last much longer. Also, I'm being raided at the same time. Okay, you can go deal with that. While my ally is helping me win a war, I guess I might as well just murder his son. Excellent. And now, my wife is the heir to all of this land. Excellent. No, God. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, go, fight them and siege down their county, please. Why are you doing this, man? Just siege down the gosh dang county. Go. Siege it. Thank you, please. Oh my god. Okay, I swear. No, go. Just siege it, please. Just siege it. Stay there. Just stay there. Ugh. That's gonna take 3 years as well. Excellent, I can at least recruit the Viking commanders to be my commanders. This guy isn't very good, he can stay in prison. Ah, and I have a pretty daughter who is sickly. She'll be fine. Or she won't, not like I care. There we go. And I now control all 3 counties within my realm, which will increase my levy a bit. My son wants to be a learning-focused character. You know what, that's fine, you can be educated by my cleric. Alright, so is it me, or is the Conqueror trait way too common in the newer updates to the CK3? I mean, seriously, it looks like every game with my first character I get it. I mean, it's a little annoying. Frankly, it almost makes the game too easy. I mean, it's a common trait both for the player and the AI. I mean, often I am surrounded by conquerors and then I become a conqueror myself. Well, I won't say no to it, but seriously, I think in the future I am going to just turn off the conqueror trait, or at least make it a lot less common. Also, I can try and fabricate a hook on my Pope. I succeeded in that list. Now I just need to use it before he passes away. Okay, so this is interesting. While I was preparing to invade up north, they are currently being invaded by these Viking adventurers for all of their land. And these Viking adventurers, well, they have some special soldiers. Constantine over here is clearly, you know, a artificially good character, you know, he has robust, strong. I mean, fair enough, I shouldn't complain, I just got a conqueror trait. But, yeah, it's not actually good for me for up north to be replaced by these Vikings. Oh well, although thanks to the conqueror trait and random household savings, I do now have enough money to go on a pilgrimage. I'm still on the pilgrimage, which has given me enough piety to ask my head of faith for a title, and he would be willing to give me a claim to this kingdom, this union of Detroit. If only I had 4 more points. Well, I could sponsor a theocratic sea building, which will increase his opinion of me by 15. Okay, that has put me severely into debt. Now, it didn't improve his opinion of me by 15 like it said it would. What's up with that? Well, alright, I am now in debt for no reason. I guess I could ask for gold to get back some of my money, and I guess I should before this bastard dies of old age. Great, so now I am in debt and the chief engineer likes me less, so that plan did not work out as I had hoped. And it looks like I lost my hook, even though it said I would gain a weak hook. I am at least now known for the dedication to my faith, allowing me to do holy wars for duchies. Okay, so Bruce over here has conquered up north, and he is quite formidable on the battlefield. However, I can use my guile to get rid of him in a more indirect way, or perhaps in a more direct way, depends on how you look at it, I suppose. There we go, I am now a schemer. I guess as I am also a conqueror now, I should probably shift to a martial focus. This is the best I can do on the murder of Constantine. I guess I should just try that. Okay, I was discovered in that. That's unfortunate. Man, I really need to lose some stress. Also, it looks like the special soldiers of Bruce are gone. Excellent. Well, now this next guy that inherited up north is pretty connected, has some good alliances, but as soon as those alliances aren't there anymore, I will be able to take him on. So how do I get rid of those alliances? I mean, I could just unalive him. Yeah, let's try that. I mean, I am a schemer character, after all. Also, I can try and get another hook on my industry pope. Excellent. How much does he like me now? Oof, even less than before. Well, is he willing to give me a claim on Detroit anyway? No. What about a duchy? No. Okay, well, I don't know. What about this place? No. You know what, Pope? Just give me more money. I can't even do that. I can't... for in a month I'll be able to Ask him for more money then, fine. I should succeed in the murder of High Chief Ranmar. Excellent, and they didn't even realize it was me this time. And the chief of up north is some 17-year-old with no allies and no armies, and I can finally attack someone. Wait, these guys might join. That's fine, I have allies I can call in. Oh, come on. Brett? Oh my goodness, this guy is even more powerful than Bruce. Ah, Brett of Green Bay. Oh, that was a bad loss. Oh, I hate it when stuff like that happens. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Well, let's deal with this then. I do have enough money to hire mercenaries, thanks to both my Conqueror trait and my my blackmailing of the industry pope. Oh man, look at this, I outnumber him 3-1 and it's like, oh, I don't know, it could go either way, this battle. Okay, good. They want a white piece. No. Excellent, I didn't have to fight their consolidated army. Not with this bastard leading them. Oof. Herculean athletic. Man, I really don't want to mess with this guy. I probably won't have to fight him again until he dies of old age. And before my mercenary contract runs out, I should probably just continue on my conquest by invading this guy. And now I can just continue on to West Michigan. Their only ally is one of their vassals. That's a cool coat of arms, I think. Anyway, they are dirty heretics, so we can do a holy war against them as well. Oh, that's neat. I don't even have to wait for Leo to die and his land to be inherited by my wife. I can just peacefully vassalize him immediately. Wonderful, that will be useful. West Michigan is mine. Well, look at that. I just need to create one more duchy title and I will be able to form the Kingdom of Michigan. I'm not gonna do that yet. I have a couple of heretic counties I still need to conquer, and also I am fairly stressed out. I think I would rather go on a hunt or something, or have a feast. All of the little stray counties in Michigan are mine. The only independent ones are the Republic of Detroit and the Duchy of Mount Pleasant, which I'm hoping will soon be integrated peacefully into my realm as soon as I form the Kingdom of Michigan. And will you now become my vassal? Yes, at high vassal obligations, in fact, fair enough. Yes, let them see their new tycoon. Yeah, as I am a conqueror, I will definitely going for a warlike court. And I'm not gonna too crazy with the court amenities for now. Let's just try and get it up to level 4. I could now just seize Detroit as part of my de jure kingdom, and I probably will. As soon as I upgrade my men-at-arms and create some new ones. Yeah, onagers I think will be extremely useful. And I straight up just have the option to vassalize a bunch of my neighbors. This guy, for example, low vassal obligations, but that's fine. And Duchess of Michiania. And just like that, Michigan grows. There's a cheesehead Viking over here. He's not long for this world. And yeah, I still wanna recruit some men-at-arms. Bowmen. Yes. Okay, good. Now I have all the basics as far as the men-at-arms are concerned. I can probably continue with the expansion of my realm pretty soon. Oh, also, a dynasty legacy. Considering where I aim to go with this run, I think warfare is entirely fitting. Oh, okay. I can vassalize this guy as well, why not? My next target is the peninsula here of Lake Superior, whatever it's called. You see, I have a decision to seize Superior, putting these three duchies into de jure Michigan. There we go, de jure Michigan instead of, well, instead of Superior being its own kingdom. So that's what I'm gonna do. For that, I'm gonna need to fight the Vikings a little bit more. Fortunately, it looks like that the beast of Green Bay is dead. Ah, oh my goodness. I guess he was killed by the only person that could have killed him. The Vikings are not much of a threat as far as I can see. They're my next target. Oh dear. It looks like Ohio is also ruled by a conqueror, and she has just declared war on me while I was trying to get a foothold over here. And they have 12,000 troops. Oh dear. So they just want the lands I hold in the Ohio Valley Kingdom. I mean, it wouldn't be a catastrophe if I lost that, honestly. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll be distracted by, I don't know, some other war or something. Ah, this guy wants to buy a truce. No. Now, do I want to fight off the Ohioans? I mean, I don't know if there's a point in trying. They outnumber me heavily. Yeah, and they have a decent number of men-at-arms. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna disband my troops and, well, let them siege all those provinces down. They'll only be making themselves weaker, and yeah, I'll concede defeat eventually. Alright, so I've expanded into Superior a little bit. I also lost this war with Ohio, as you can see. I'm gonna let them surrender, make me surrender. There we go, defeat is here, so I lost that area. Oh well, no big deal. But more importantly, I got the apostate trait, which means now is the time to show our true colors. It's time to revive the United Arsenals of America. Not all of my vassals will convert, but that's fine. Now let's take a look at our new faith. So obviously we are still an industrial faith, but we are basically the interventionists, the aggressive crusaders. We have civic duty, we have American syncretism, which makes us friendly with all of the, well, Americanist religions, and also the president is our head of faith. And volunteer forces, which is useful for hostility. Yeah, I guess converting to arsenalist did make a lot of my vassals like me less, decreasing my power. I guess I'm going to need some time to entrench arsenalist ideology in my kingdom. It looks like I can just randomly vassalize this guy who isn't even an industrialist. Oh well, I'm not complaining. And that does give me the option to retake Toledo, making it so that this county is the jure part of Michigan. I'll do that, why not? It's a button to click after all. Anyway, time to take the rest of Superior. They are pretty powerful, but I'm willing to just trade territory with them. After all, I've got more territory to lose. And there we go. I didn't even have to fight a single battle with them. And now I can seize Superior. Heck yeah. And that's now all de jure land. Wonderful. Alright, so Ohio Valley is only getting stronger and stronger. Now, Just like I dealt with Bruce, perhaps I can deal with Cynthia here as well. It does says difficult odds, but maybe if I focus on agent potential, I can, well, I'm at the base 52% chance to succeed, so far so good, honestly. I can even get her spy master to join in. There we go. Well, I'm optimistic about this, to be honest. Alright, 88% chance to succeed. Excellent. And nice, look at that, that splits that grand Ohio kingdom into Kentucky and Ohio. Unfortunately, the Ohio Valley Kingdom is still significantly more powerful than me. Perhaps I can create a coalition to take down the Conqueror, as Heather here inherited that trait. It really seems like that trait shouldn't be inheritable. I mean, it's already way too common. I currently have the Conqueror trait, and I mean, it accounts to like half of my income. Not to mention that it allowed me to declare pretty much all the wars I want. Maybe if I ally with Kentucky and Greater Reserve, or perhaps Alejania, maybe all together we could defeat this huge army. What would the numbers look like then? So I have 6,000 plus 3,000, 9,000 plus another 12,500, which is as much as they have currently. Although they are also engaged in a couple of other wars, so maybe I can defeat them piecemeal. Let's try it. Let's try and create the anti-Ohio coalition. Well, I can't ally Kentucky. They don't have any eligible people to be married. Alejania, how about you? Okay, they say yes. Greater Reserve. Both of these kingdoms I want to conquer later, but for now I really need them as my allies. Okay, there's the Greater Reserve. Well, look, they're busy fighting both Illinois and Blue Ridge, so hopefully this will be enough to defeat them. I'm going to declare a holy war for the Kingdom of Ohio, because I figure if we win, that will cripple them. I'm not liking those numbers. Man, maybe just one more ally. Can I ally Iowa, potentially? Yeah, not a chance. Although, maybe if I unalive Heather as well as I did her mother, maybe it will be even easier to win against a 5-year-old conqueror, potentially. Let's see how that works out. So I now have this network of alliances that will put an end to Ohio expansionism and start my, well, continue my expansionism. Oh, I can found a holy order. I mean, yeah, I think I will do that. I have 75% chance to succeed here. Come on. Yes. Success. Oh, did the Conqueror trait disappear? Okay, I guess it makes sense that a 7-year-old cannot inherit a Conqueror trait. What to do now? I mean, the threat of Ohio is still there. I would feel much better if I were to own the Ohio Valley, so... And they are still fairly powerful and have a lot of money. You know what? I think it's time. I'm gonna use all of my allies and all of my might to try and break the Ohioans once and for all. Oh, and they just won their war against Illinois. What can you do? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh, for goodness sake. Yeah, you can be chased, whatever, you're matrilineally married anyway. Oh man, this was a close battle, look at that. From 10,000 each. Oh boy. That was a close call. Let's take a look at the Battle of Mahomet. Oh, we lost more troops than them, but we won in the end. Oof, okay, but the war is not over. Still need to occupy some land and not lose any other battle. There. I'm too late to help here. Let's run away before they catch me. Okay, let's let them exhaust themselves besieging our lands for a bit, and then we can catch them when they're off guard. I could hire this holy order that I created earlier. They might just make a difference. Let's go for round 2. Nice, okay. Round 2 is a decisive victory. And that's it. We have won the war, they just don't know it yet. Even my allies are winning battles against them now, without my help. There we go. And Ohio is tamed. Whew, that was nerve-wracking at the beginning there. Because I'm a pluralist, all of the heathens are still in control of their land. The remnants of the Ohio Empire have consolidated into Kentucky, but Kentucky is not nearly as powerful as Ohio was. Meanwhile, that coalition I had to build is now preventing me from expanding Michigan into the Steel Belt Empire, basically ensuring that I won't have created that empire by the time this character dies. So I will have to deal with a split on succession. In the meantime, Detroit, the time has come for you. And it's done. Tycoon Bill has passed and Tycoon Donald takes over. And Michigan, or rather Greater Michigan, was split into Ohio and Chicagoland, as well as Michigan itself, obviously. Hopefully with this character I'll be forming the industry of the Steel Belt. Having given it some thought, I don't think I will retake the Ohio Valley, as we don't need it to form the Steel Belt, and all of the vassals in the Ohio Valley are these hearth tenders, which will be fairly unruly to deal with, so I'm happy to let my half-sister rule over that. I'm even going to negotiate an alliance with her. It is annoying that she owns this little bit in central Michigan, but it's not a huge deal. And I will probably need to help her stay in power, to help her control all these weird pagans and here heretics, reforged. Oh yeah, this is basically, I don't know, some sort of Yiddish industrialism or something. Man, I love this mod. This mod has huge lore and my god, man, some people are clearly very passionate about it. Anyway, Chicagoland we do need. So they are my target. Oh, and they are extremely weak as well. Give me your stuff, brother. And what did I say? My sister is already having rebellions. Well, of course I'll help you. I need someone to keep an eye on those pagans. As soon as I'm done with my own expansion. And now that that's done, I can go help my sister. Oh, now that was a fight and a half. Well, I'm still hoping to get a claim on a few duchies here. In the meantime, I might as well clean up these one-county miners here in Chicagoland. I was able to invite Danny here to court, and he has a claim on basically half of the Greater Reserve. So, yeah, I think he's going to be very useful in expanding my realm. Especially if he converts to my faith. Come on, man. Hey, he agreed. Wonderful. Bilan, I think you owe something to Danny. Alright, and while I wait for the truce to time out, I'm going to get back to snatching up these little counties here. My truce with the Greater Reserve has expired, and I'm extremely close to being able to form the Steel Belt. Just 2 more counties, which I will get when I press Danny's claim on 7 ranges. Bilan is broke, and her only allies are my vassals. So yeah, she doesn't stand a chance. Okay, and I randomly got a feud with the Tycooness of Alejania. That's fitting, as they will be my next target. Yeah, might as well start a feud with them. I don't imagine it will be a very even-sided feud. And there we go. Now there's still some de jure land of the Steel Belt that I need to conquer, like a couple of counties from Iowa. Obviously my sister holds a little bit of land in Michigan. The Rump Greater Reserve, and of course the entire kingdom of Alejania. But for now, I do have enough to actually form the empire, the industry of the Steel Belt. I am now a magnate. I guess I'll finish off my expansion west with the war on Iowa. Now they are relatively powerful, they have a powerful ally in Missouri, so I will be calling my sister in to help me wage this war. Time for a bit of a decisive battle. Oh, they stood no chance. And now it's time to start marching east. Dissent. Okay, so Alejania called the other Detroit to help them fight me. So there's currently the Enterprise of Detroit, which is my vassal, and there's also still the most industrious union of Detroit just across the water. And the most industrious union doesn't have any de jure land, so it will never go away until it is conquered by me or someone else. I may have to deal with that eventually. By not paying attention, I am now losing in Alejania. Oh, my sister wants to end our feud with the Pierpoints of Alejania. No. Man, Pittsburgh is a tough site to siege down. kinda fitting, it is one of our great holy sites. One of the peer points of Alejania somehow became a count-level ruler in my realm. Oh yeah, I gave it to my daughter, who was married to him for an alliance back when we were forming the coalition against the Ohioans. Right. I probably should get rid of him as soon as I get a chance again. And there we go. Magnet Yurt takes over. And this war's been lasting 6 years. Here's hoping it's not gonna last 6 more. Also, I'm not the dynasty head anymore. We'll see about that. What do my vassals think of? Whoa, they hate me. Short reign, high crown authority. This guy has high taxes. Yeah, that's bad, that's bad. Okay, let's form a council real quick. We're gonna nepotism the heck out of it, because I really just want to get my vassals to like me. Except for our spymaster position, there we're gonna put our relatively loyal brother and very competent spymaster. Yeah, let's pass limited crown authority then. Okay, my uncle over here really hates me, which is bad because he does have a lot of claims. But not a claim on the Empire, interestingly enough. Yeah, I guess because he split away from my father before the Empire was formed. I think with the plague and the never-ending war, it's a perfect time to have a feast. Yeah, I want it to be exorbitant. Also, this guy took like 1 perk in every lifestyle, except the one that he's been educated in. Okay, well, oh my goodness, and his son is shy and calm. Okay, that's not good, that's not great. We need to have better children. This guy is a wild oat, apparently. I think this is the kid that started our feud with Alejania more than any war. For now, I think we're gonna go for the martial lifestyle to hopefully try and hold on to power. This faction is immediately pressing a claim for my uncle to get the Kingdom of Michigan. Well, I don't want to give up Michigan. I mean, it wouldn't really be totally giving it up. I'd still rule over it, just Leo, who's already, not this guy who's already proving fairly troublesome, would be even more powerful. So no, I'm not giving that up. But I will still have a feast. Oh dear. And this feud is not exactly working out for me so far, but man, I don't want to just say yes, you know, accept this small malice for 25 years and continue on. No, I think I'm going to take the stress. Oh wait, that's interesting. So the rebellion to install Leo as King of Michigan doesn't include Leo. Well, fair enough, I guess. He's sort of being careful then. I'd rather not have him be my enemy if I can help it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to leave Alejania to besiege all these provinces, because I don't want to have my capital sieged by these dastardly rebels. They are going to manage to siege down my capital. Well, it's best that I'm not in the capital when they siege it down, so I'm just gonna put myself in charge of this army for now. And what about my heir? I'm gonna send my heir to be educated by one of my vassals. Good, they're afraid of me means that I will likely win any fight with them. And no, I'm not ending my feud with the freaking portments or whatever they're called. Peer points, whatever. I think I'm gonna have to just end it in a white piece, the war with Alejania anyway. Because, man, I don't think I can fight both them and the rebels. If I fight the rebels, the taking war score and the few sieges hill will result in Alejanian victory. But if I fight Alejania, then just a few sieges will cause this rebellion to get 100 war score and win. And losing Michigan, at least partially, is way more dangerous than just not getting that duchy over there. So yeah, you haven't won, Alejania, but you haven't lost yet either, so congratulations on that, I suppose. As for you, you dang traitors, when I win this war, there's not gonna be much left of you. Well, finally, this rebellion is put down, and every single one of these bastards is going to lose their titles. Every last one. Oh, I'm stressed out for taking away their titles, am I? Yeah, I'd be more stressed out if they had won and freaking taken Michigan from me or something. So I finally brought the steel belt to heal, or at least my vassals. It's currently split between Michigan, directly controlled by me, and my brothers in Chicagoland and Greater Reserve, who are both my allies and they like me fairly well. Meanwhile, over here in Detroit, it's not a kingdom, but it's an incredibly powerful duchy. It's as powerful as the Greater Reserve and more powerful than Chicagoland. And he is my rival. He absolutely hates me and he will never like me. But he is in poor health, bad reaction to food for something I may have fed him once, and hopefully nothing will come of it. Famous last words I know. Over in Ohio Valley, my aunt is successfully converting everything to the arsenalist faith. All of her direct vassals are arsenalist. She doesn't like me. She doesn't hate me either. I am thinking about taking this, but perhaps I should just wait for my aunt to pass, and then maybe this enclave here will become independent and I will be able to take it more easily. And she is creating a bit of an alliance network of her own. So she is not to be messed with for now. And finally, east there is Alejania. We are still in a feud with their dynasty. And Tycoon Estemi is an absolute beast. I mean, she is maimed, disfigured, a kinslayer, and she's lived a while. She beat back my character's father, and she beat back my current character. But she finds herself with few allies, and, to be fair, an impressive amount of soldiers, but I've got more. So as soon as the truce is done, we're going in for West Sylvania. And the Holy Order I established is once again offering me money for a not little base. And what better way to spend that money than to renovate the Great Holy Building in Detroit. Currently, it's a special building that gives bonuses to Islamic characters, but when we renovate it, it will be for the proper arsenalist faith. Obviously, we're going for the most expensive option. And my brother died from plague, so now I own Chicagoland. Also, Leo wants to show me his loyalty. Yeah, I don't think you have any for me. I don't trust you. Go away. And time for round 2. Oh my god, I can't believe he ambushed me again. Ah, that Republic of Detroit, man. It's super annoying and I can't even attack them to annihilate them because they're allied to my aunt. Oh wait, my aunt is dead now. And yeah, the county of Leipzig is now independent. It is willing to become my county. Okay, well, there have been some developments here, but for now, let's focus on defeating Alejania. Ah, got them. Oh god. Jesus. For a second I thought we were gonna lose there. Oh my goodness. Can I just say how the Americanists of the East Coast, these Principalists, are doing a really good job expanding. I am happy because, of course, we do consider them to be astray and they consider us righteous. We are practically the same religion, just a different faith. And I will be happy to rule America alongside them. They, the guardians of the ancestral birthplace of America, and me as its mighty forge, forging weapons that I will be using to conquer the rest of America, presumably. Oh hey, I captured Tammy's husband, it looks like. Now, there's something interesting about her. She is at stress level 2. If I kill her husband, will that give her stress? Maybe not. Anyway, we are fighting her now here. It looks like we managed to catch her. And that's 100%. Oh, hey, we captured her. And that let us win the war. Now, the smart thing would obviously be to just end the war and let her go. I mean, she is old. She's maimed. But she is our nemesis. She is the ruler of the dynasty we're feuding with. And she has caused us so much trouble in the past. No, I don't think I'll be letting her go. And her daughter, who doesn't seem nearly as impressive, has taken over. Wait a second. Okay, so Moore, that's not a dynasty we're in a feud with, but if I were to go up a couple of generations, there we go, Tycoon Bill, yeah. So this is our, what, grandmother, great-grandmother? She was a Moore. Ah, small world, I guess. Now that Point Ports, or whatever the heck they're called, now that they no longer rule Alejania, yeah, they are now unlanded, it seems. Oh, they hold one barony level title here. Okay, well, I'd say we've won that feud. There we go, tension school. The easing of tensions, if that is possible between myself and Tycoon Tammy, seems to confirm she has abandoned her vendetta against House Wayne. Well, I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure she did do that, game. It is hard to believe, but I would be glad to be freed of worries regarding a Pierpoint threat. Okay, well, now I can end the feud without getting any malices, and I really don't feel like hunting down all of those little unlanded guys up there, so you know what? I'd say this feud is settled. Finally, the stronghold of Pittsburgh has been taken. I imagine future wars against Alejania won't be so grueling. And to celebrate, we might as well get rid of Detroit once and for all. Excellent. One of my vassals even has a claim. There we go. The holy site in Detroit has been renovated. Or as this window says, has finally been restored to its former glory, without actually naming the site. And that gives me a nice 1000 prestige and 1000 piety, which is useful. I mean, this guy is a sinner, so that piety does come in handy. That shoots us straight up to faithful. Oh, excellent. It looks like Sue over here was deposed as the tycoon of Alejania, and now there's a King Edwin ruling it. Is that what happened? Yeah, installed by faction demand. Well, that's excellent. That A means that Sue doesn't have to die, and B, I no longer have a truce with Alejania. They are weaker than ever. They have no allies. I'm gonna take this duchy so that I border more people. That's worrying. This is the second time the game's crashed. Yeah, the game just keeps crashing a few in-game weeks after this point. I have no idea what's causing it. I'm not using any other mods, I reinstalled the game, nothing helps. If you have any idea on what I could do to fix it, let me know. But for now, this is the end of this run. My name has been Michael, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.